pre-tribbers are working to get people saved before the rapture. And a lot of post-tribbers are just working to prove pre-tribbers wrong. Stop fighting against each other. It's not a salvation issue. I feel like I have to spend more time trying to explain to them why I believe what I believe with the rapture than talking about salvation. There's absolutely nothing wrong with letting us potentially being wrong about the exact specific timing of the rapture. You're bringing division among the body. And to be honest, it's you that make me want to stop doing this. Not the hate from unbelievers. I'm asking you to please leave me alone about it. Please. Most of my stress is coming from other believers. That's a huge problem. Stop worrying about converting people to agreeing with you on the exact timing of the rapture, and just focus on spreading the gospel. Jesus told us to spread this news with joy, that we should be excited. He said to comfort one another with these words. Right here in 1 Thessalonians 4:18. But if it was about his wrath, hell on earth, there's no comfort in that. I constantly feel like I have to defend myself against other Christians while we're rapidly running out of time to tell people to get right with God while there still is time. The sad part is this video's probably not going to change a single thing, and the comments may be filled with people going on about why I'm so wrong about it still, and it's just proving my point. Imagine you push me away from doing this and I delete this account, and now someone doesn't hear about Jesus because I don't tell them, and they go to hell. He said they'll know we're his disciples when we love one another. But all I see is constant arguing, trying to be right about secondary issues. It's okay to be wrong about the timing of the rapture. It's literally only the difference between 7 years at most. And he said, truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Jesus was talking about loving without a reason, as little children do. Not the arguing about unnecessary things as they often do. And please don't misread what I'm saying. Please don't misread my passion here. I'm not worried. I'm not distraught. I don't know. I'm just very passionate. That's why I have passion in my voice when I do this, because it has nothing to do with fear. It's about pushing the importance through these words. Because if I just read this, said what I'm saying in just a clear, serious, monotone voice, it's not going to have that impact. And he said, truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. It's not the same. Sometimes, and I know I'm getting a little off topic, but sometimes people are like, you need to calm down, brother. It's fine. You're going to be fine. Like, don't be so stressed. Don't be so worried about this. I'm not worried. It's just, I want you guys to understand the urgency here, the importance, because lives are at stake. I'm trying to save lives here by bringing this with the utmost importance, with the utmost urgency. You know what I'm saying? So many people are just focused on trying to be right about secondary issues. And it's causing division, and it's causing people to just not want to do this. And I think one of the most important things is that unbelievers are watching us. For many, we're the only Bibles they'll ever read. And when our Bibles are filled with arguing against each other, and that's all they see, They're not seeing love. They're not seeing Jesus. And when they can't see Jesus, they can't be saved. They need to see Jesus. They need to see his love in us. They need that. They need that. Stop arguing. It's okay if we get things wrong, as long as it's not a salvation issue. It is okay whether you believe in a pre-tribulation rapture. It is okay if you believe in a mid-tribulation rapture. Maybe that's surprising for you to hear, because I am obsessed with the pre-tribulation rapture, and I believe that's true, but it's okay if you believe in a post-tribulation rapture. I am not coming to your videos. I am not going to your comments in trying to cut you down and curse you out and say all these awful things, telling you you're of Satan just because you got something different than what I understand it to be. Again, if you're just going to tell someone that Jesus isn't the only way to heaven, well, that's very wrong, and that does need corrected. And so stuff like that, yeah, it's very important. But when it comes to the timing, the 7-year difference of the rapture, we're focusing on that instead of what really matters, and that's just Jesus and getting people to know him. This needs to be said, because I'm tired. I'm exhausted, and it's not from unbelievers, it's from believers. It's from other brothers and sisters, causing division and cutting me down. You're not edifying me. Our iron needs to sharpen each other, but you're using your iron to cut me, not sharpen me. And it makes me want to stop doing this. And I don't want someone to go to hell because they didn't hear it from me, that they didn't hear about Jesus. We're seriously so close to the end. We're on the last second, not the last seconds. We're that close to the end. Whether or not it's a 7-year difference. 7 years is going to go by quick. Do you know what year 7 years ago was? 2018. That feels like nothing. It's going to go by so fast. Regardless of if it happens now or in 7 years or in 3.5 years, that's nothing. You're focusing on the wrong things. But, yeah. I hope this blessed someone. And I hope you understand what I'm trying to get through here is that don't go to the comments and say you're wrong and, you know, you're not saved if you don't change, or, you know, you're going to lose yourself. You're going to abandon God. You're going to abandon the faith if you have to go through his wrath because you weren't expecting it. You don't have faith in God if you abandon him like that. Your faith was never on a firm foundation. If that's all it takes to keep you from God, from being wrong about the exact specific timing. If I have to go through the tribulation, so be it. I'll be shocked. I'll be surprised if that happens, and a little disappointed. But I'll still go through it. In fact, in some ways it almost kind of sounds exciting, you know, like an action movie, like, oh, you know, a zombie apocalypse, I'm trying to survive out here, you know, which of course if we do go through it, you know, I'm sure the last thing I will be is excited, because that will be terrifying, because you have no idea what you're signing yourself up for when you want to be here for the tribulation. We're not appointed to wrath. That's what he said. And some people are telling me that, well, his wrath isn't the tribulation. Well, when is it? When is it? What's the point of the tribulation then? What is the tribulation? But yeah, I hope this blessed someone. Be kind to each other. Love one another so they'll know you're his. Otherwise, they won't know. Always love at all times. Love, 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 love. God bless you guys. Peace.